Max ran out of the office. Fred picked up the paperweight from his desk and threw it across the room in frustration. The paperweight burst into a million pieces. Hours later, Quinn forced her eyes open. Her head was pounding. She tried to sit up, but the room spun around her. She closed her eyes again. She put her hands on the floor beside her. It was concrete. She ran her hands over her arms and chest. No injuries, Quinn thought to herself. A swift kick to her foot shook her out of her thoughts. "I know you're awake," Brad snapped at her. Quinn forced her eyes all the way open and sat up. Quinn looked around. They were locked in a garage of some sort. There were no windows, and only a single bulb hung above her head for light. She was crunched between a pile of packing boxes and old gym equipment. Brad sat across from her in a folding chair. The gun was still in hand and pointed at her. His face was red and tear-stained, but he kept the weapon trained on her with a steady hand. "People will be looking for me," Quinn told him. "I don't care," Brad snapped. Quinn held her hands out to him in a calming gesture. "If money is what you want, my fiancé can pay for my release. He can have it brought here in no time at all." Brad rushed towards her and yelled, "I don't want money!" He pressed the barrel of the gun to Quinn's forehead. "I want to be with you forever." "What?" Quinn whispered. Her body trembled beneath the barrel of the gun. The faces of her children flashed before her eyes. She tried to control her breathing. She focused on inhaling in and exhaling out. In and out. "I failed your father, I did, and I'm sorry. But I did everything I could to save him." "You didn't do enough," screamed Brad down at her. "Now he's gone." "You're right. I failed your father, and I have failed you. I lost my parents at a young age, and I wouldn't wish the death of a parent on anyone." To Quinn's surprise, Brad sank to the floor in front of her. He started to cry. Until Quinn realized that he was laughing. He was laughing so hard he was crying. "Not the dead parents bonding talk, please," he said and waved his gun at her. "You know, I don't even know Mr. Bernstein. I'm not his son. My real dad is alive and well." He laughed maniacally. Quinn leaned away from him. "What? Why did you take me then?" "I've been watching you for a long time, Doctor." "Weeks," Brad leered. "But why did you pretend to be Mr. Bernstein's son?" Brad leaned over and moved Quinn's hair out of her face. "Convenient timing. I just wanted to be close to you." Quinn froze. Brad ran his fingers down her cheek. "I just thought that you were so beautiful." He cupped her cheek with his palm and his grip on the gun loosened. Quinn inched her fingers across the concrete floor towards the weapon. "I noticed you too," Quinn lied. She had a plan now forming in her mind. Brad's eyes lit up at her response. "You did? I knew we were meant to be. I loved you from the first time I saw you." Quinn extended her hand out. The gun was just within her reach. As her fingertips brushed the handle of the gun, Brad looked up and locked eyes with her. "You're messing with my mind," Brad yelled. Quinn kicked at him with her feet as hard as she could. Brad stumbled back over the pile of boxes. He hit the concrete floor with a loud thud. The gun skittered across the garage. Quinn jumped up. She grabbed the gun from the floor. She leaned over his immobile body. She pressed her fingers to his throat to check his pulse. "Phew, just knocked out," Quinn whispered to herself. She searched Brad's pockets and found his cell phone. She dialed 911, and then she called Fred. She hoped that help would get here before Brad woke up. Quinn held the gun steady on Brad. His eyes flickered open.
Hi, Quinn here, and if you're wondering what happens next, click on the link in the description to listen to the full audio series. You can also watch the next episode here in the playlist.